Sit quietly with the spinal cord straight. Before starting meditation, you should sit down for a few minutes. The first rule in meditation is not to start the moment you sit down for meditation, but wait for a few minutes to allow the body or the physical condition to become steady and calm, and watch your thoughts. During this period, readjust your position and make yourself comfortable, but keep the eyes closed. Ask yourself, what am I thinking? See your thoughts. Do not stop your thoughts. Do not suppress any thoughts. Let a thought come and watch it. Make a special effort to find out what you are thinking. Ask yourself, what am I thinking now? Watch every thought. Do not become a thinker, but become a seer. Do not lose yourself in the thoughts, but remain detached from the thinking process. Do not identify yourself with any thoughts, but remain an impartial spectator of your thoughts. Do not hate a thought. Do not love it. Do not run after it. Do not suppress it. Do not avoid. Let it come. Go on watching every thought with great diligence. And if there are no thoughts, watch that condition also. If there is a mental disturbance, do not suppress it, but try to see it as an impartial spectator. Whatever thoughts are of happiness or of pain, see them impartially. Expose each and every thought before your consciousness. If there is no thought, then be aware of that. When there is anxiety, then see it. If there is restlessness, try to be a spectator. If there is peace, see it. Do not identify yourself with peace. Do not identify yourself with restlessness. Do not identify yourself with pain and anxiety. Be aloof and say, I'm not the thinker. I am the seer of my thoughts. I'm not the hearer. I am the seer of the hearing. Become aware that you are listening to my instructions. If you hear any disturbing sound from outside, do not react, but witness it. Concentrate on the disturbing sound and overcome it. Then concentrate on the disturbing thoughts and overcome them. Concentrate on bad thoughts and overcome them. Concentrate on every item of thought and overcome it. Do not suppress any thought. If no thoughts come, be aware of this and say, there is no thoughts. There is a blank. Do not react to any thoughts. Do not react to any external disturbance or to any external experience. Try to see your own thoughts process as you are seeing something on the television screen. Remain aware throughout. I am not the thinker, I am the seer. Now, with Ujjai breath, inhale up the spinal cord from the bottom to the top, and while chanting Om loudly, descend to the bottom. Inhale with ascending breath and exhale while the descending breath and the chanting of Om. Inhale up through the spinal cord and chant Om. Inhale up through the spinal cord and chant Om. Practice this 8 times. Now practice Ujjai in the spinal cord. Rotate your awareness up and down the spinal cord with inhalation and exhalation. Try to feel that the breath is circulating in the spinal cord, right from the top to the bottom, and from the bottom to the top. Continue with awareness. Try to make the sound as imperceptible as possible to others. Breathing in, the awareness rise from the bottom of the spine up. Breathing out, the awareness descend through the spine from the top to the bottom. Breathe in and out in such a way that only you can hear it distinctly. Prolong the breath. Deepen the breath. Make it thin and long. The duration of the breath and the distance of the spinal cord from the bottom to the top should be synchronized. The breath should be absolutely perceptible to you. You should be able to listen to this magic breath, the breath of life. The energy will go up and down the spinal cord through your willpower. Go up and down with the breath. Make your consciousness descend and ascend in the spinal cord, using the breath as the basis. The breath should be perceptible to you. It should be relaxing. It should be prolonged. It should be felt within the spinal cord. It is a thin current. It is a very thin and long flow of sound going up and down in the spinal cord. Practice it right from the bottom to the top, and right from the top to the bottom. The consciousness goes up and down. The spinal cord is the path. The breath is the basis. The breath should be pure and very fine and almost imperceptible to others, but remain conscious of the breath throughout. There should be constant awareness of I am breathing up and I am breathing down. Think throughout the spinal cord is the path. The bottom is the beginning, the top is the end. Inhale from the bottom to the top, exhale from the top to the bottom. The more imperceptible the breath, the better will be the feeling. I am breathing. I am breathing. Continue in this way. Concentrate on the process of breathing. Concentrate on the mantra. Maintain this awareness for the next minute. Breathing in, so. Breathing out, hum. Move the mantra along the spinal column. Withdraw the mind from the spinal cord and elsewhere and take it to the inner side of your forehead. Try to see the inner wall of the forehead from inside, as if the inner side of the forehead is the front wall of a room. See the internal wall of the forehead from inside. Take your mind to the crown as if the crown were the ceiling of a house. From inside, concentrate on the crown. This is the ceiling of a room. See the internal walls of the house. Go to the top of the head from inside. See the ceiling from the inside. See the inner side of the top from inside. Take your mind to the back. Try to see the back of the head from the inside, the inner wall of the smaller brain. Now again, see the inner wall of the forehead, the ceiling of the crown, the internal wall behind, the internal wall of the right temple, the internal wall of the left temple, the internal wall of the forehead, the ceiling of the crown, the ceiling of the top, the internal wall of the back, the internal wall of the right temple, the internal wall of the left temple, and see the floor. At the back of the ground floor, try to see an opening downward which goes into the spinal cord. This is a small passage through which the awareness goes down into the spinal cord. This is a room with a floor. On the back side is a small opening downward. You are in the room. See the front, the top, the ceiling, the back side, the right wall, the left wall, the ground, the opening at the backside. Become aware of the external environment. Do not open your eyes, but relax the body. Relax yourself completely. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.